Okay, hi everybody. It's Angie, and I am trying to do my eyelashes. This one's done. There's not much difference. This one's done. This one is not. I put mascara on though. I haven't put mascara on this lash. Let me see if I can get a little closer. Okay. Maybe if I put mascara on the lash itself, it'd be better. I don't know. If y'all know anything about these, leave me comments, because this is the first time I've ever done it, and I don't know if I'm going to do this again. I did get the super thick ones, though, that lots of people get, and, you know, if you don't get the super thick ones, why bother at all, right? I think next time I'll just spring and get those. I think I was just a little not shy, but, you know, not wanting to go overboard in the beginning, but who gives a crap? Anyway, they're fun to play with. This one's done and this one's not. I don't know if you can see a difference or not, but I could. Anyway, it's a beautiful day here in Pendleton for a little bit. It's getting ready to rain again. It rains a lot. It's Oregon. Of course it rains a lot. It's Oregon. Anyway, I wanted to let you know that I did make it through those really hard days. Yesterday, day before, and the day before that. It's really hard to explain how I was feeling. I felt really, I do mental health for a living, so I guess I can say manic, because I was just talking all the time, and my hormones felt like they were through the roof, and it's the only thing I can compare it to. Just constant nervousness and anxiety, and I didn't know why for the first couple of days, but then it all was clear. I have a hard time around anniversaries of things, and the anniversary of my mother passing away, well, my father too, don't get me wrong, it's just that for some reason, my father and I were very close, but my mother and I got to be inseparable the last 4 years of her life, because when my dad passed away, 2 or 4 years. Wow. I believe it was 4 years between the two of them. 2 years. It was 2 years. Wow. See, I have a really hard time. Another thing I have a hard time doing is remembering correctly the events, the time around the events. So, and I've been told that's because of trauma. So, you hear some of the things I hear in this business, and I have no trauma at all compared to some of these people. Some of these poor people have had lives filled with traumatic experiences, and if I can take anything away from that, it would be that some of these people, some of them, still get up every day and they still try to do what they're supposed to do and be a functioning part of society. And when you don't have anything to go out there and do, or when you've had some things done to you and you don't trust anyone, or you have the memories of these things, or they're just the leftover crap that these things create. How, and they still try to get up every day and go out there. How dare I not even push myself? I have to say that this is the first day that I've come to work with makeup on for, oh my goodness, way too long. I am trying to wear makeup almost every day, just because it makes me, I feel and I act differently when I have it on. I feel differently when I'm dressed nicely, when I'm just hanging in my scrubbies, in my scrubs, or in my or my just t-shirt and shorts or night clothes, whatever. I would go all day long. I would go days without getting dressed. Really. I'm so glad that's over with. Anyway, I just wanted to give you all an update. I know a couple of you have commented and said that, pardon me, have commented and said that you wanted to know how I was doing, and you know I'm doing much better. And I so appreciate your encouragement, and I really appreciate the fact that people take the time, or that you're taking the time to even listen to this. You don't have to. I do appreciate the fact that you do, and I hope, oh my goodness, I hope that in some way I can let someone out there know who felt the way I did and the way that I still do, that you're not the only one. You're not the only one. It takes a long time to come back from something that's really hurt you, and you know, I feel like I've had a lot of loss in my life, but again, I mean, if I went through the whole gambit, we're not about that. I'm not about trying to make you feel sorry for me or anything like that. It's just that there's been a lot of loss, but I also have so many positive things in my life. So many positive things. I've got a great job I love. I've got my 3 children that I adore, my 3 grandchildren that I adore, my daughters-in-law, there we go. I think that's correct English, daughters-in-law. And one of these days, I know, I'm really self-conscious about it, and I really don't notice it until I look in the mirror, or I look, you know, in the camera here. But I do need to get a bridge. I really want a bridge. They're just very expensive, and I have no insurance, so, you know, I just don't even like to smile without, you know, I find myself doing this a lot when I smile. That does a lot for your self-esteem when you can actually smile, so maybe someday I'll be able to do that. Maybe I'll find a Christian dentist or something and let him know, you know, it's kind of a problem. And I mean, a lot of dentists don't do, you know, pro bono or whatever they call that, for nothing, you know, or at least a smaller payment. But I have no insurance, and bridges cost is, you know, like $2,000, because I'd need some work. So maybe I'll never have it, but. Anyway, thank you, and thank God, praise God. That's all I can say, because He's why I'm here. He's why I do what I do. He's why I have a second chance, third, fourth, fifth, 20th chance to get my shit together. I just said God and the S word in the same phrase. I've always been taught that that's wrong, but you know what? Is the older I get, and the more I realize that I don't mean it. I'm not trying to be vulgar. I use curse words as emphasis. I think I saw that somewhere on TV, and it was the best explanation that I've ever heard. Because when you say this effing thing and this thing, this darn thing or this effing thing, there's just 2 different meanings. Come on now. When you're saying that whole F word, you mean that stuff. I mean that stuff when I use curse words. Excuses. Anyway, I'm going to put on my other eyelash or take this one off. I don't know. I think if I ever get, let me see, how easy. Ooh, how easy do they come off? Pretty simple. See, they're pretty, it's a pretty, can you see it even? It's pretty, you know, sparse compared to some of the ones that were there. They're pretty thick. They're like little caterpillars, little butterfly wings. But those would be really fun, I think. So, I think like when I'm at work and messing around and stuff, I could just do this to my face. Again, I think I need blush. We'll see. I did go to the dollar store, check out the dollar store video, because I got some good stuff. Also, keep me in your prayers, everyone. And if you need me to keep you in my prayers, let me know. But keep me in your prayers. I want to do this. I want to succeed. I want to keep this going. I don't want to stop after a month and just say, oh, it's not worth it. because I've done that several times, and I don't want to be guilty of doing that again. I want to do this for myself, and I want to be able to be happy and be an example to my grandkids, and show my kids that I can come up out of this. That's very important for me to prove that to them. Anyway, thank you so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be kind to each other. Take care.